Hold on to your vinyl. It's ProgHat.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the ProgHat channel. I'm Edward. I'm back with another video, and in this video I'm going to show some recent CDs that I got from various places. What do you call it? One of these recycle stores where they sell CDs, records, DVDs, books, all kinds of goodies. You can find lots of stuff at this place that I go to. Some of them I picked up from my favorite record store. Some of them I got online. So I do have a CD box set that I want to show first. I haven't opened it yet, but I kind of want to do an unboxing, but more talk about the music, the content, the sound. And what I'm referring to is I did finally get me a copy of the Jethro Tull Live, the inflated edition. This is the original 1978 live album with additional recordings and the full October 1978 Madison Square Garden concert. These are done by Steven Wilson, and he's been doing a phenomenal job on this. Notice that this one comes with almost 100-page booklet. This comes with a 96-page book, and let me tell you folks, the books themselves are really cool. They're full of details, they're full of dates, they're very well written, and they have great photos. And like you can see here folks, I haven't opened it, but I think this is my 10th or 11th box set in the Jethro Tull series. Okay, so let me begin with, as I mentioned, I went to this library, and what they do there is they sell used books, CDs, records. You just never know what you're going to find. So I hadn't been there in a while, so I did get some records, but I'll show that in another video, and they were 50 cents each. I got 3 really good ones. And anyway, so let me show the CDs that I got at this store. I picked up Mahalia Jackson's Greatest Hits, and these are in great condition. I've always wanted her music. She's a very, very great female vocalist, and I love her voice. Every time I try to find some of her records on vinyl, if you don't get them, it's a guarantee you won't see them the next time you come back. They go pretty fast. So happy to even have a CD of her. Next, I couldn't believe this was there, and it's in great shape. It's it's a Grateful Dead 2 record set on 1 disc, and this is Grateful Dead. So I went ahead and grabbed it. I'm a big fan of Grateful Dead. The next one that I picked up was Roger Waters' The Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking, and I remember when this came out, they played quite a few tracks from this album on FM rock radio around here. But yeah, I do love this record. Something that I learned, because I've been watching other videos where they talk about their CD collections, and some of them go into details and explain like things about like the first generation of CDs, reissues, and I found them very interesting. And one thing that I did learn on one of the videos, you see this, I hope you can see, I'm going to go right over here, this upside down triangle. Well, the video that I watched talked about that, and this is like the early pressing of the first generation of CDs, which their opinion, and my opinion, I would agree, they sound a lot better. Now folks, don't take it like I'm saying that my opinion is worth anything, but my opinion is that I agree with that. They do sound better. Sometimes reissue CDs do have that brick wall in and it's just a real high volume. Some a little distorted, but you know, I just thought I would share that. So, and I noticed when I was reading this, it said something about this manufactured in Japan by CBS, Sony Tokyo, Japan, 1984, right there on the bottom. So yeah, so I kind of look out for that now because I don't mind having these first generation CDs. They, in my opinion, they sound great, and I just, however you want to get your music, whatever format, that's great. I don't mind CDs. I love them. Now, I found some, the next three, I found some Talking Heads CDs. One of them I did have on vinyl. The other two I didn't have on vinyl, and I'm happy to have them on CD. I found the Talking Heads Fear Music. It's in really nice shape. There's a track listing. Really, really good album, produced by Brian Eno and Talking Heads. This album came out in 1979. And this one, I Zambra, that's a good track. And Life During Wartime, Electric Guitar, those are my favorites on this. Next, I found Talking Heads and their album Little Creatures, and I love this album. This is another album, in my opinion, that is good from the beginning to the end. Yeah, Little Creatures. I even love the music videos that they did for these songs. The Lady Don't Mind. And the other one, I was really stoked because I love that song, Wild Wild Life and Love for Sale. And I found the Talking Heads True Stories. I'm going to go ahead and say that it's the soundtrack. And it even has an extended mix of Wild Wild Life. I love that video for that song. So that was one place. Now the next thing, a couple of these other CDs I'm about to show, I found at my record store and I grabbed them. ELO Discovery. This one comes with some bonus tracks, and I love this album. Some of the songs have that vibe of a little of that period of that disco sound, but it doesn't hurt this album at all. This is ELO, and they wrote some really good songs for this album. That's really all I can say. This album came out in 1979. Don't Bring Me Down. That was a good song to hear at the roller skating rink. I'll tell you that. And this bonus track that they added on here is so good. Little Town Flirt. That's a really good song. My other favorite is Need Her Love, which kind of sounds like a George Harrison tune to me. But that was one of them. One of my Dream Theater finds, Systematic Chaos. I love this album. I picked this up. This is so good on Roadrunner Records. Simply a really, really good album. That progressive metal, prog rock. One of my favorite tracks on this album, the one that stands out for me, is the Ministry of Lost Souls. I love that. And the part 1 and part 2 of In the Presence of Enemies is another. Those are two good ones. Now this one was an online find. This is Dream Theater and Octovarium. I don't even know if I did say that correctly. I haven't got a chance to listen to this, but it was on sale and I picked it up. I'm sure it's going to be good. In fact, let me back up a little bit. I did hear some of this on my Spotify. This is another good one. That's the reason why I went and bought this when it was on a sale. So that's my other Dream Theater find. Collection building. So far, I'm getting my Dream Theater on CD, and that's fine. I just want to hear the music. My next one that I got, I was really stoked to get this one. And I know those guys over there at that Prog Corner stream and all that, they won't see this video, but that's where I heard about this album. I had a Haken album that someone gave me for my birthday. So when they were talking about The Mountain, I thought that's what they were talking about, a group. No, they were talking about Haken the Mountain. And this is real good. Like they were saying, for progressive metal, this is a really, really solid album. The Cockroach King, that's an awesome track. So maybe one of those guys might come over here and watch this video, because this is where I learned about this album from them. So that's going to wrap it up for this latest CD find video that I have. It seems like as I'm getting towards the end of 2024, I'm picking up more CDs. Vinyl is I'm still collect vinyl, don't get me wrong, but I'm just one that whatever's in my budget, sometimes I trade for CDs, because there's some CDs that I want to hear those bonus tracks, and there's some CDs that are not on LP yet, or if they're all on LP, they're a little bit pricey used. Like I see that Roger Waters album using in $29.99. That's the price of a new album. So I'm trying to stay in my budget, because I got to take care of my family. That's the bottom line. So hopefully you'll like this video. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the thumbs up, and that way the video keeps circulating, and folks will get to see that I'm one of the ones who also loves buying and trading and collecting CDs. I just purged a bunch of CDs, and I sent some out as VOCT for the good folks out there. Some of them got some archives from the ProgHat collection. So thanks for stopping by, folks, and have a great upcoming week, and I'll see you on my next video.